All of the banks have hiked their rates. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian here and welcome to another episode of HeiseSays. Grab your stein of coffee because every one of the big four banks, and I'm sure their little offshoots as well, have hiked their rates because, well, the cash rate has gone up. And for those of you playing at home, we can see here, well, there you go, it's rocketed up. 2.6% is the target. Not quite at the 3% where we had back in the day, but I mean, look at the chart, guys. I can't remember the last time rates were going up. Maybe I'm just getting a bit old, but 12 years ago seems like a long time ago now. So, well, all of them have raised their rates. ANZ has, Westpac have, NAB have, and so have CBA. And what we'll do is we'll look at some of the rate hikes that they've done. So ANZ has increased their rates. We can see 0.25, all of them are going up. And some of these numbers are getting pretty high, everyone. Principal and interest repayments, and these are effective from the 14th of October. 6.89%, 7.49%, 6.24%. Here's interest-only repayments, 7.44, everything up, 0.25. 7.74, 6.44, 6.23. Remember when rates were low, guys? Remember when we were told the cash rate won't increase until 2024? Well, it's 2022 now, and we've had a lot of increases. And these numbers are starting to get pretty high. And these products are gone. If we have a look at Westpac, what are they hiked rates? 0.25%. So what's this? Variable products. These are variable. Rocket. It should be Rocky. Rocket repay home loan, 7.08. Flexi First option home loan, 6.43. Again, everything up, 0.25. Owner occupier interest only, 7.67. 7%. Or 7.2. Investment, principal and interest, 7.63. 6.98. Interest only, 7.89, 7.24. These are getting high, guys. These are certainly getting high. NAB, we can see here. And these principal and interest, these are the variable ones that are going up again. Everything going up 0.25%. 0.25. We've got new rates, 5.82. It all depends on your LVR. 5.85, 6%, 6%. Go interest only up to 6.49. We've got investment 6.42 up to 6.62. Interest only up to 6.82. So you can see all of these rates, guys, are climbing up. And then CBA, they've lifted their rates by 0.25%. And I've updated the Excel spreadsheet with all the figures, and we'll have a bit of a play with that. But here's another interesting thing. Savings rates. Okay? We're starting to earn money again on our savings. That's good news. Savings are starting to go up. So you can have money sitting in the bank actually earning you something. So the net bank saver is up by 2.5. Goal saver bonus interest, 0.3% to 2.4. The youth saver, the kids, are getting 2.6% now, 0.3. You've even got term deposits are going up. 12-month term deposit by 1.35% to 3.35. The 18-month term deposit special to 3.70%. That's starting to actually seem like real numbers that you might actually earn some money. Now let's bring up the Excel here. We'll have a look. And what I've done is I've started putting a little bit more effort into organizing it. So we've got the ANZ ones here. We've got Westpac here. And these are the last fixed ones I had, the data. And these are the rates that are increasing on the 18th of the 10th. These are the rates they'll have, as we said. A lot over 7%, guys. So let's just say, I don't know, you went Rocket repay home loan. And the biggest impact is going to be if you're going from a 1.99%, which a lot of us got. We had 1.99 because that was a good fixed mortgage. Now, if you're coming off of 1.99 and you go to, you know, the Rocket Repay loan, that's the high one. Let's go to this one here. The Flexi First Option Home Loan, 6.45. And you've got, you know, still 30 years left from that point. We're talking a 70% increase in your mortgage. $2,000 extra a month. Now, there are going to be some people that will encounter this, and this is based on New South Wales, the average mortgage size. So it's insanely high. Let's go to the Australian average. Still a 70% increase, but still a $1,400 a month that you have to find. Now, there's some people that have to that are going to encounter this. Now, my advice to you is to figure out what this difference is, and I mean, this is just simple Excel formulas, guys. Here that we're doing. It's just the PMT formula in Excel. It's not perfect, but it's good enough to give you a ballpark figure to go, okay, I'm going to be paying this much, and test it out for a couple of months. Just see if you can afford that. I'm certain the majority of viewers of the channel will be fine. It's going to be the people that FOMO'd in at the peak that might be in negative equity, and their lives are going to suck. It's going to be, no, they're not going to suck, really. It's going to be some hard lessons they need to learn, like previous generations did. It's like double-digit, insane interest rates back in the day. This is going to be their version of it. Let's have a look. So NAB, we can see here. So if we have a look here, all the variable rates have gone up. We can see, what do we have, you know, LVR of 60% or less, owner-occupied principal or interest variable is 5.82. And the worst one is interest only down here, 6.82%. So let's say you've got, we'll do this one, we'll do the figures. You've got a loan above 750 grand and you want to do interest only, well, that's residential investor, interest only, variable, you know, you're from Sydney. So you got a Sydney loan. Here, you're coming off 1.99. You know, you were good, and you're going up to 6.69. This shows you why you've got to shop around too, why you've got to compare the different banks to kind of get a deal, and it's why you should, you know, talk to a few brokers, make them work for it. Now that's a business I'm really interested in, because you know they get a trickle of money from every payment you make. You ring up your client, you renegotiate for them every couple of years, boom, you get another slice of money, you get a nice big fat book of just money trickling in. Oh, it's beautiful. Compared to architecture, where I got to work on these big projects. Got a nice one actually under construction now. I'll show it to you when it's finished. It's probably going to happen faster than my house. So anyway, you can see there 74% increase, and that's only coming off this. But we're looking at high rates, guys, because this cash rate has been a crazy move. We look at CBA, and we can see here, these and what are the increases? We'll just filter by the variable. You can see here they're all up now. And we'll do it smallest to largest. 4.44 for a LVR of 70% or less, owner-occupied principal and interest. To the worst case is a loan-to-value ratio of 70.01 to 80. Interest only, residential investor at 5.8%. So you can see here, I mean, let's go owner-occupied, where is it? Owner-occupied interest only. Because, actually, above 80, they don't have interest only, I don't think. So 5.1%, let's say, if you did it with Combank. So definitely not as drastic. But still a significant change, because this is a joke. This rate is a joke. This low rate is a joke. So let's have a talk about this, guys. I mean, there we have it. No one can be surprised that the big four raised their rates. I'll let you know when I find out if any of these smaller ones increase their rates, but this is something everyone should be prepared for. Send me any of the sob story articles that we see. They're gonna appear from the ABC, where people are blaming others for borrowing too much and they FOMO'd in. What can you do? You know, My concern is there's going to be calls for more and more regulation of the entire home loan sector, housing sector. And you know what that always does every time? It drives up costs. It's just going to make housing more expensive, harder to get, and increase the divide between those that have access to the property market and those that don't. Anyway, thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below, and check out my other channel, HeiseBim and HeiseSays International, for other content I discuss. If you're a fan and want to support us, you can on YouTube or Patreon. Use our referral links, buy our merch, or call us if you need an architect. Take care, everyone. Have a great day. I'll see you next time.